Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. Oi. Oi. How has this happened? Good morning, you lovely lot. Welcome back to the channel. Right, I am up and at it early today. I'm currently in Mill Lane in Whittlesford in Cambridge. I'm heading to Ely Ely. I can't remember. I had it in my brain of how to say it, and now I can't remember it. And now I'm going to say it wrong for the whole of this episode. Anyway, I'm heading to a cathedral today to have a little look around and do some good stuff over there. But I thought, because I've had a good clear out and a few people have asked, how much does the motorhome weigh? Are you still alright? Is it good? What's the crack? So I've quickly had a little search, and it was about 5 miles in the opposite direction, but I thought, you know what, why not? So I'm about to go to a public Weighbridge and weigh the land yacht. I think I should be alright. Now I've got 3/4 of a tank of fuel, pretty much a full tank of water, my waste tanks are empty, my cassette's empty. I've got everything on board that I would normally have, and this is how I want it. I've had a little look on Google, found the Weighbridge, but it did say 30 quid. 30 quid cash. I don't know, drop it in the comments below, but is that a rip-off? Is that extortionate daylight robbery? That does sound to me that is quite a lot of money. I mean, you know, there isn't a Weighbridge around anywhere near here close, you know, so I will be travelling out of my way to go to the next one. So I might as well just bite the bullet and just pay that, because I want to know, I know you guys want to know, and you know, it's one of them things. They've got the service, they've got the Weighbridge, I haven't. I can't do anything about that. Right, this is the place. It's just in the end of a street, and yeah, public Weighbridge, and there's on the Weighbridge there. So let's go in, shall we? I can already see, I think. So there's the machine just over there, and it says 4740. Now I'm not in it, so yeah, I think I've already weighed it without even paying. Machine just there, so I think that's the weight. Right, yeah, that was the weight, but I'm gonna jump in, and then they're gonna get a weight with me in it. No funny comments. Right, this is a weight with me in it, and then I'm going to reverse and then put the back wheels on the back. Right, so now I'm like this. This is the yard. It's a tiny yard. So hopefully now he's got my front and my rear axles, and then yeah, we know what I am, and we know that we're good and we're legal and we're all under control. I could have run away. I could have got the number and just run away and not paid the 30 quid. Oh. But hey, it's a service. It's a service. At least I know the axles then, you know. What do you think the land yacht weighs? Drop it in the comments below. Are you going to be right? Or are you going to be wrong? Come on, someone's got to be right. Drum roll, please. 4.9. We're going to take 50 off because I've got stuff in here which is going to be leaving the building. So that'll be 4.85. I am going to see if I can get it uprated to 5.5 or 5.250 or something like that. Just for the sheer sake of carrying passengers, you know, when I want to here and there, and carrying, well, extra stuff for them. You got to think, I've got all my barbecue stuff, I've got my bike, I've got all my fishing gear, I've got all my stuff, you know, all my gadgets, all my kitchen stuff, everything, all my worldly possessions are in here. So I don't think that's too bad. But I am legal, I'm fine, we're in the green line. We're going to look at maybe, I think it's SV Tech. I'm going to have a little inquiry with them, see if we can get a little bit of an up rating, just for, you know, just not so I can put more stuff in, because we've gone through all that. We're being good. I'm being good. But just so I've got leeway, you know, get some of my mates in and that if they, if I'm carrying a passenger or anything. And yeah, good to go. Good to go. Right, I have made it to Ely. I think it's Ely. I'm going to run with that. I'm in the Sainsbury's car park. Now, I needed to go to Sainsbury's because they had an absolute stonking deal. Now, when this video comes out, that won't be around, but it was like £5 a case of Pepsi Max for 24 cans, or £5.25, which is an absolute steal. It's like going back to the 2010s or something. Jesus, that was like, yes. So I stocked up on them, as you can imagine. So yeah, I pulled up here. I was going to bike into the cathedral, but it is the weather has changed awfully, and I'll be honest, I'm not feeling too great today. I don't know why, but I'm not, but we'll go no further with that. Yeah, it's been piddling down with rain, and it is so windy. It's real gale force winds at the moment. So I've parked in the Sainsbury's. I've put the it's on the Horizon parking app, so you get 3 hours to stay here, which, this is where I am. Let's go walk over here. You get 3 hours to park, and you can extend it. So I've gone on the Horizon app, pretty much like what I've shown you before, and then you can increase your time, and it was for 24 hours £3 and a 25p service charge. So yeah, I've done that. So now I've got 24 hours here until 1 o'clock tomorrow or something, whatever it is. I do think I'm going to have a look at a park up later, because there's a park up I've seen on Park for Night and a few others that's called like the Fisherman's car park. I think it's along the river, or canal. So I might look at that later, but then I can pop back here if that's not suitable. Yeah, but I think tomorrow's weather's looking a lot better. So I've got a tour booked today in the octagon of the cathedral, so that's why I'm heading there now. Gonna go there now, have a little look around, can't wait to see it. And then I might pop back there tomorrow on the bike. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. But right, let's get over there, shall we? Right, I have arrived at Ely Cathedral. Look, look, look. Oh, it is so windy. It's blowing me around everywhere. But this looks incredible. Look, 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 look. Yes, how good does that look? There's a lot going on. There's a lot of things being moved around. That this stage has been set up, so I don't think this is normal kind of normal activity here, because there's quite a lot of noise going on. That's why I've not filmed that much. But this is just look at them, like angels on the ceiling. They are insane. Honest to God, the cameras and photos, whatever I take, are not doing this place justice. This is mad. I am loving this. Building something of this magnitude and this grand so long ago is such an amazing feat, and you've really got to tip your hat to them. Don't even know what to say apart from it's wicked. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Like I say, I've said this many times before, I'm not religious in any way, shape or form, so this doesn't do anything for me for that reason. It's just the actual sheer scale of it, and the beauty of it, and it's just incredible. Right, I am at the top of the octagon, and this tour is amazing. This place is incredible. I keep saying it. These are the original oak beams, and they are 1,000 years old, or over 1,000 years old. Can you imagine that? Just like, when I put that into context of myself, I'm 36 this year, and this is 1,000 years old. 1,000. That is just incredible. Really is. Amazing. So they've opened up the top. Now we're 100 feet, at least 100 feet up. I mean, look at this. What a shot. Look at that. It's incredible. Right, so I'm on the roof now, outside, walking around on this platform. But look at this. I mean, it's just amazing. The architecture is just second to none, and then you've got all the stained glass windows here. I'm so happy I've done this tour. It is so good. It's definitely worth the £11, I think it is. Yeah, £11. If it's raining, they don't let you come out here because of slippery and health and safety and all this and that. But it is windy today, so I'm hoping you're hearing me right now. But yeah, it's yeah, I'm loving this. I'm loving this tour. They have got a whole host of other tours, which I'm going to be on. All of them. I'm doing them all. As soon as I'm coming back and they're not closed for the day, I am on them all. How lucky are the houses over there for the view of this? Just, they are so lucky. Unreal. That was a fantastic tour. Really was. Now I've got about, I don't know, 45 minutes ish just to walk around and have a little look. So yeah, just gonna have a little wander. But you know, like I said, I'm definitely coming back to this place because this is just amazing. So many parts of these, and do you know what? It's gonna sound a bit Da Vinci Code now, but these look incredible, right? And they're built amazingly. But I'd love to know what's under them. I bet there's tunnels everywhere, and I bet there's secret rooms and, like, you know, cellars and dungeons and God knows what under there. And there's gotta be, right? There's gotta be. Come on. You can't have all this on the top and then just go, well, we won't build anything underneath. Come on. Who's with me? Who's with me on that? So this is the octagon where I've just been. Now right up there, don't even know if you can see it on there, but right up there, that's where the paintings are. That's where we opened the doors and we were looking down and looking out. Look at that. I mean, it looks tiny from here, but then you're up there and it's huge. The lady told me that at the top of that, because it caved in a long time ago. Now, I'm not going to try and get all facts on you because I don't know facts. But when they rebuilt it, they built it with wood. And there's 200 tons of wood up there and 200 tons of lead. I mean, let's just round it up to a nice 500 tons, shall we? Above my head. That was built hundreds of years ago. That's incredible to think. It really is. I think here, again, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not an expert in any way, but I believe this is like where the choirs sit, right? Is that right? There's a massive organ up there. If you was a king and you were getting, what's the word? Coronated. Is that the right word? You were becoming king and using a place like this, and you were like standing up there on a big chair. I mean, you are gonna feel like the dog's nuts. You are gonna feel, you are like Charlie Big Banana, you really are. In a place like this, so grand, and then you're like, yeah, I'm king. Right, I think I'm gonna leave the cathedral now. There's loads of preparations being done for tomorrow's graduation ceremony. There's, as you see, there's hundreds of chairs, there's leaflets being put out, there's cameras being set up, speakers, stages, lights, you name it. They are going all out. But yeah, I'm gonna make my way out and have a look around the edge, around the outside. But incredible. Definitely gonna learn more about this stuff, and do some more of the tours, that's for sure. It's, I love it, I love it. Come outside and it is grim. Don't even know if you can hear me properly. It is wet and windy. Yeah, I'm not hanging around. I'm just not. It's no, it's not gonna happen. Back at the motorhome. Do you know what? I know you're probably gonna think it or you're gonna say it. But I am knackered. The last couple of days I've been up the Great St Mary, and then I was just up that the Octagon, the Ely Cathedral. See, I've got the name right now. Ely. My my calf muscles, thigh muscles are on fire. I can definitely feel them. I know they're there now. I know I got them. And yes, I'm a big girl's blouse. I'm unfit. I know. I'll be the first to say it. But I am happy to be back. But that was an incredible cathedral, and I'm definitely going to do the more tours. I haven't really done many tours. I've just had a look around myself. But I think I need to do that more often, and I'm definitely going to do that going forward when I go to cathedrals or places, places of history. I'm going to kick back for at least 20 minutes, half hour with a Pepsi, and I'm going to look on Google Maps about a park up, and then I'm going to contemplate whether I can be bothered to move. I'm totally honest with you. I'm totally honest. Right. Had a little sit down on the sofa, chilled out. I am now gonna go look at the park up on my bike. I had a little look on Street View, and I think I might be too long personally for the spaces. Now I believe it's just round the back here, and then there's a river along there, and that's where the thing is, where the park up is. So I'm just gonna jump on my bike, go down there, have a little look around. I don't think I'm going to move, but I'm going to go have a little ride, have a little look around, show you a park up potentially, and then just have a little wander around the river, and then come back and do something to eat. So let's do it on my bike. So this is the car park, East Cambridgeshire District Council's Fisherman's free long stay car park. So motorhomes are allowed to stay here. The only part that's a 90-minute restriction is between 8 AM and 8:30 AM. So, if you come after that, you can stay all day. But as you can see, the spaces here are, there's a car there. So the car is coming pretty much to the road part. Now I'm a lot longer than a car. Normally I would overhang like the back of these car spaces, but there's a fence because of the railway there. So yeah, I don't think this would be the best park up for me. I mean, I don't know how busy it gets in the morning, that's the problem. And I don't want to be sticking out so far that I'm then a problem for people. And I wouldn't want to go sideways, again, because I don't know how busy it is in the morning. And I don't want to take more spaces than is, right than what I should. So this is a lovely park up if you've got a probably a 6-7 metre motorhome, you'll be fine. There, but anything bigger than I think I'll be pushing it. I do love this. I do love roaming around and just doing things. I've just met a couple that they started looking at the bike first. There's a guy started looking at it as well, and people want to stop and chat and talk about the bike. There's 2 motorhomes over there. You see them? Wonder how you get over that side. I suppose that's marina parking as well. Anyway, yeah. So they started talking. We started talking about the bike, and then I said about them because they said, "Oh, you can't put that on the roof rack." I was like, "No, but it lives in my motorhome garage." And then they told me that they got a camper and they're heading to Italy for 4 weeks in their camper, and they're going to do 2 weeks off grid for the first time, like off grid as in no campsites and all this and that on the way there. And then so it's and I had a real good chat with them. Brilliant it is. I just love bumping into people and just starting a conversation and just talking. It's great. I love it. But this is a beautiful place. I love this whole marina and river. It really is nice. I'm not going to go further up because I don't think I should take my bike along there and whatnot, and it's a bit nippy, to be fair. I'm just enjoying this, but I'd like to come fishing here. Definitely like to come fishing here, and even just sit there. There's so many benches down there. Oh, train. So many nice benches. I think there's a few pubs further down, I think I can see. So be a nice place in the summer. Definitely. Very nice place in the summer. Back in the motorhome, bike's packed away, lovely little ride out, and nice river that is, real nice river. And I did see a big fish. I didn't catch any footage of it or anything, but I did see a big fish, so that means I will be coming fishing here. If you've been to Ely and there's some places that, obviously I've only scratched the surface. I'm doing that a lot lately. Not really exploring too detail, but scratching the surface. But if there's places that you visited here and you think, you loved it and it was great and all that, all that jazz, then please do drop it in the comments below and I'll add it to my list for when I come back, because I'm loving this place. This here and Cambridge was amazing, so I'm definitely going to be back to them both, like I've said before. And yeah, if you've got any places that I should visit, any places I should eat, any places I should go walk or go fish, or anywhere around here that's great, and Cambridge that goes as well, then please do drop it in the comments below, because you guys are legends. You've been there, you've done it, and you helped me along the way. So yeah, please do continue to do so. I'd be very appreciative if you did. Right, time for some food. Honestly, is there anything better than a plate full of wings? Gone proper lazy. I've even used a paper plate. I am proper chilling out now. My batteries are dead. I am unwinding, and I think I'm going to whack on a movie. Question for you. Now, I love all your recommendations, because a lot of you have recommended various things to me before and they've been banging. Now, I think I'm going to whack on Lethal Weapon. Classic movies. I love them all. Leo gets. Get it? Leo gets. But my question to you, what is your all-time classic movies that you love Come on, drop them in the comments below. I want to know. I love Die Hard. I love the Lethal Weapons. I want to know what yours are. What is your go-to old school movie? Drop them in the comments below. Now they were good wings. They weren't lathered in sauce, but they were barbecue. They had a tiny little bit on, just enough just to give them a bit of flavour, but they were naked wings. None of that breading, just good naked wings. Lovely. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Right, I'm going to continue my movie. If anything happens tonight, then, like, you know, the normal, I will put the camera on and record whatever happens. Other than that, I will catch you guys in the morning. Time to relax and chill with my movie. I'm just getting back from shopping and getting some Pepsi this morning, and a cat has jumped in my motorhome in the Sainsbury's car park. I haven't even started recording yet to say, hey, you know, it was a good night's park up. And there's a cat in my motorhome. What is going on? Alright, yeah. On my side, yep. Come on. Hey, get out the pan. Hey. Come on. You're clearly owned because you've got a collar and everything. You're very, Hey, what are you doing? What's going on here? How's this happening? Please, Mr. Cat. Can you, get out? Come on. Come on. Let's go this way. Hey. Hey. How has this happened? What is going on? Right, come on. No, you don't want to go up there. That's the exit. Sorry, mate. I haven't even cleaned up from last night yet. I've just literally got up and gone straight over because they didn't have any cherry Pepsi Max yesterday. So I thought I'd go get it this morning and see if they've had a delivery. And I heard something as I was loading in some Pepsi in the front. And then I was like, did I drop something? And then I just see a cat. Come on. I'm afraid you're going to have to... Sorry. No. You really want to be in the motorhome, I know. But this isn't your motorhome. Sorry, mate. No. He's got a collar and everything. Right. Let me get this Pepsi in and then I'll say good morning to you. Good morning. Oh, that was an interesting start to the day, definitely. That cat, Teddy, what a legend. I don't know where he is. He's gone somewhere, but that was a funny start, definitely. But brilliant park up, no problems last night, nice and quiet. No one come along, no one bothered me, no noise, none of that. Odd train because the train line is over that way, but yeah, all good really. Really didn't have a bad night's sleep at all. I'm just gonna get things ship shape and ready now, and I'm heading off to Thetford Forest to Centre Parks for the with the family. So yeah, I'm spending the week at Centre Parks. Gonna be hanging out with Liam. And the family. Them lot are just secondary. Me and Liam, we're going to be doing loads of fishing and bike riding and God knows what. So yeah, we're the cool dudes of the family. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I've loved Ely and looking around the cathedral. Like I say, it was a real fleeting visit, but absolutely cracking. I can't wait to come back. If you have got any places in and around the Ely area or other cathedrals that you've been to and places that has got grand architecture that you think I'll wet my pants at, and I'll get all excited and go, then please do drop them in the comments below, and I'll catch you at Centre Parks. Bye.